So one little thing to mention is that next season onwards, we are going to start taking save files from one selected person. We've mentioned it before, but we haven't done it yet. From now on, one person in each group every season will be asked to send it the actual save file so that we can have a look through it and check that everything is okay. Just to maintain the integrity of the competition, basically. It's not about suspicion. It's not about saying, oh, you're a cheat or anything like that. It's just to make sure we can maintain the integrity of the competition. We're hoping eventually to have a cash prize, and we need to make sure that we've got ways of clamping down on cheating as much as we can. So that's something we will be aiming to do. I'm not quite sure what you mean by ping tests, White Panther, sorry. So with that said, with no further ado, we are going to go to the final results that aren't absolutely final, as in next time it will be promotion and relegation confirmed, but these are the final non-final results of FMU Leagues Edition 1. So, we have Sturm Graz, we have Perth Glory, we have Eisel. We all know that. We also, though, have the qualifiers. And the qualifiers has been interesting, because they all told me they wanted to qualify. They all said they took the save. And I've had one season between the four of them. So that's disappointing. Now, to be fair to Misty Storm, I think he just thought, I'm qualified, I'll be in the competition next time anyway. Is there any point in me doing this when I'm not competing against anyone? And I completely get that. So Misty Storm, you're excused. Aqua, Andy Tecker, Optify and Serious Mitch, I have no idea what happened with you, but I'm not very happy. So unless I have a good reason why, they won't be competing again. Right. Up next now with Division 3. I have to say the opposite is true, by the way, in the competition proper. I've been taken aback by how well people have been getting their results in. I think we've missing one season from the entire edition so far. So very, very well done to everyone who's been involved. I know it's not easy. I spent most of this season on holiday, and it was frustrating and all that sort of thing. But that's just the way it is. If you're busy, you're going to have to holiday more. So in Division 3, we have Gruty, who I think got sacked, or certainly hasn't been submitting. Frankie definitely got sacked. Finn didn't submit this season, which is a shame, but these things happen. And me, 121, and Gio Joe, 132. I didn't actually know he'd beaten me. I thought you said he'd had a really bad season, but apparently not. So it looks at the moment like it'll be me and Gio Joe getting promoted to Division 2, which is great. But I thought I might beat him. Oh well. One thing to point out is that that's what it looks like at the moment. Finn's no result is only a no result for now. One of the admins has been taken away. I'm not quite sure why. There's been a problem with him. So it is Season 3, yes. I'm not quite sure what's happened with the admin, so the no result may change. It depends whether he submitted on time. He may well have done it, in which case he could easily be second. We just don't know. But yes, that was something to just make sure is clear, that Finn result isn't necessarily 0. Obviously, the deadline's passed. If he hasn't submitted it to an admin, then he won't get any points. But if he has submitted it to an admin by now, then he will get those points, because that's not his fault. Next up is Division 2 in Australia with Perth Glory. Still can't quite believe we managed to get Australia and India first time up when the chances of that were so small, but oh well. In last place currently and getting relegated as things stand, Harry the Goat, who didn't submit this season. He was the other person who didn't. Well, he's the person who definitely didn't anyway. Finn, we think, might well have done, but Harry the Goat definitely didn't. So he is currently bottom and looking like he'll probably get relegated to Division 3. Chris LT had a good season with 188, actually. Not bad at all. And is now on 533 points. Algo, safely in the middle table at the moment, but only 12 points clear of Chris GLT, so that relegation battle will be interesting. Bale, then on 215 points, a really good season with Perth Glory there, and takes the lead for the promotion race over Algo, the battle of the admins there. 6 points clear. It's amazing that there's 2 admins in this group and I'm not the admin because I'm not in it. But yeah, this is going to be a really exciting one. And then Aldi has got a bit of a lead despite the fact that Bale actually beat him this season. So he's catching him a bit. But you would think a decent season for you, Aldi, and you will be safe. It's going to be tight though. 64 points separating first and fourth. So relegation and promotion still to be decided for sure. Anyone could go either way. I don't know if it would be possible. No, it's definitely not possible for, well, realistically, I don't think it's possible for Harry the Goat to get promoted. But you never know. It might be that Algo and Bale don't submit for whatever reason. And let's go on to Super League then. With that exciting race tied up. Super League in India. Pasveer we know got sacked. We know that Pasveer will be in Division 2 next year. White Panther, who I think was top after the first season. 163 points is not bad, but 537 has him bottom of the people who have not been sacked yet. Ender, 197 points. Just 7 points clear of White Panther now, but becoming more competitive because he was a few points behind before. Now, very much in the lead in terms of that third place spot. In second place, we have, mini drum roll please, Vita Soy on 233, 556, so just 12 points clear. It's going to be a really exciting last season, guys. And RKJ, you've not got as big a lead as you did. He had a big lead last season. Now it's 9 points. So it really is all to play for. That last season, guys, is going to be epic. Yep, that's exactly what I was hoping for, LD. Damn. That is going to be epic. 28 points separating White Panther from RKJ Gaming at the top and the bottom of the participants. You can absolutely be relegated, Ender. You can absolutely, anyone could be. Vita Soy's just got 233 points. He's on 556 and he might get relegated. But yeah, it's the Super League. It's a challenge. It's going to be. This is why I wanted to make this competition as we have it now. So super stuff, guys. This is brilliant. You're in trouble if you don't have a really good season, I'll tell you that. Right, so this is where we were at the start of the season, and this is the awesome bit, guys. I almost wonder if we shouldn't bother with the other one, because this is so cool what you're about to see. Right, Division 3 looked like that before. Everyone look at Division 3. It now looks like that. I just love how slow it is. I love it. Perth Glory looked like that before. Everyone look at Perth Glory. It was actually ridiculously close before. If you look at second to fourth, ridiculous. And fifth. It looked like that then. It now looks like this. Complete change. Bale gone from bottom to promotion. That's quite unbelievable. It's a shame he's not here. So really good stuff. And in the ridiculous Super League, which I just cannot believe how well this has gone in terms of a competition. It's just mad. That is totally crazy how exciting this is going to be. The deadline on Sunday can still be on Sunday, but it's going to be a little bit later. Normally on because it's a new edition coming up, we are going to need to. We're going to need a bit more time, so we do it a little bit earlier. I think we'd normally go for 6 o'clock. No, you're not going to have to wait till Monday, Ender. So we're not going to have the deadline on Monday because I have found out today that I'm not going to have to work a million miles away, so I won't have to be up ridiculously early on Monday. So I'm happy to do it a little bit later on Sunday instead, unless anyone objects to that. It does need to be a bit later because I'm going to be watching Arsenal City. So I would say, and this is kind of, as I say, this is all live now. Admins, tell me what you think. I will probably be home by about 8 o'clock. Obviously, if depending on how much you guys can help me with, like, I may or may not be able to do If I don't need to do anything other than just sit down and do a stream, then we can do it pretty much then. This is all British time, yes. GMT, in fact. The one other thing that we need this season, please look at your save really carefully, because what we need to do this season is to make sure that every league has a save for edition 2, which is going to be starting on Sunday night. So look at your save carefully. Think about which team in your save could be a good fit for another league. What I'm going to do, I think, admins, is I'm going to make the quick draw now, okay, just to decide which league is going to provide it to who, okay, and then you, as a group, and you can do this in your group chats with your admin, you as a group decide on the save for the league that you've been assigned to. Now, be sensible. If you're assigning it to the Super League, it can be a bit more challenging. But also be aware that they've just had India. So 3 of them will have just been in India, and we don't want them to put them in, like, I don't know, some ridiculous country like Singapore, for example. So don't be silly with it. Give them. I would think, for example, the team that have just been India probably deserved somewhere like Europe next. Not for these ones, Ender. I'll get to that. Yes, you did, Algo, but who cares? Don't worry. So for the even editions, we do seasons start season 27, 28 as the first season, 28, 29, and so on. So we have the next 4 seasons, just so that we don't have the same thing every year. So we don't have the wheel for the for that one. We will have it back for edition 3, although it may not start in 2023. More on that later. So what you need to do is discuss in your group what you think would be the best fit for the league that you get assigned to. That I am going to do now on stream, because I might as well get it done. Okay. And yeah, as a group, you then vote for it. So what I would suggest, and this is completely up to you how you decide it, but my suggestion would be everyone submits one team from their save who they think would make a really good thing in the next one. Now, yeah, it does need to be someone from your league if that's the only one loaded. If you would like to load another league from the 3 that we've got, you can do that. I can't remember. I think 1 or 2 of them may have done that. So if you wanted to load up the Indian leagues or whichever leagues, absolutely do that, and then see who looks good. It needs to be someone though from either India, Australia, or Austria. That can't be from anywhere else. It must be one of those 3 leagues. Okay. The idea really is that it should be something that a player has had some kind of influence over. So really, ideally, it should be the league that you're from. That's I think probably going to be the best ones. Will be the ones where you say, right, we're sending this group to the same country we've just done it in. Now, the only slight problem with that is that there'll probably be one of them where there'll be someone doing the same league. I'd rather it wasn't the same team for that reason. They're not doing their own team, so that's all right. Yeah, so that's where we are at that. Now, obviously, it will be someone's save. So no matter who you are, you will not be doing your own save, and that's the important thing. Right. So I think change of plan, but tell me what you think, guys. I'm talking mostly to the admins, but if anyone else wants to put their 2 penneth in, then please do. No. It's not own division picks. God, no, that would be awful. So my thinking is, instead of doing a draw, we have Division 2 picks for Division 2, and Division 3 picks for Super League, and Super League picks for Division 3. The reason being that in Division 2, only one person's going to be in that league next season anyway, because 2 people are going to get promoted, 2 people are going to get relegated. So if you're saying, right, okay, you're going to pick for the league that you're in now, Division 2, but that's a league where there's going to be 4 other people in there, and only one of you is going to be in this, getting this team. No, the reason for that, Ender, is because in a 2027 world, it's completely different. Like, you don't know what you're going to be doing. I think it makes sense to do it this way as well. So from now on, that's what we will do. Division 2 will pick for Division 2. Division 3 will pick for the Super League, and Super League will pick for Division 3. Okay, that makes more sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. It was my fault. It might be if the league's got bigger, it might make less sense. But for now, exactly. That was my thinking. Is that otherwise you've got like you're going to have someone who's going up and choosing the league from that league, and that makes no sense. The only person for whom there's a little bit of iffiness is the fact that there will be one person in Division 2 who will be managing a team that they have had a say in picking. But A, they won't know that they're going to be staying in Division 2 anyway. B, they will only have a small say in it. And C, I think that's enough. You only need 2. So that's the way it will work from now on then. Division 2, you will be picking for Division 2. The reason being that only one of you will be there next year and you don't know who it's going to be. So Division 2 picks the team for Division 2. Super League picks for Division 3. Division 3 picks for Super League. Okay, so choose a team from your save that you think would be a good save for the division that you have been given. And that will be the save that you choose. Now, obviously, there might be a few ideas. Have a vote if you have to. Okay, speak to your admin. Make sure that between you are making that decision well. The only thing is that the admin will be presumably involved in that. So he shouldn't be involved in the decision, but he can be involved in facilitating the discussion.